My world runs on code. Ones and zeros, cause and effect. From the automated blinds in my penthouse that greet the dawn to the AI that manages my billion-dollar portfolio, everything is a clean, logical system. I built an empire on that certainty. I am Mark Thompson, and I am in control. Which is why the little things had started to piss me off. It began on a Tuesday night. I was in my home office, the city of Seattle a glittering carpet of light below me. The air was still, sterile, filtered. "Hey, Jarvis," I said to the ceiling, "lights to 70%. The recessed lighting in the mahogany panels dimmed as ordered. Then, for a single, jarring second, the entire room plunged into blackness before the lights snapped back on at the correct level. I blinked, spots dancing in my vision. My fingers paused over the keyboard. "Report system diagnostics," I commanded, my voice sharp. The disembodied, British-accented voice of my AI responded, smooth as ever. "All systems operating at peak efficiency Mach, no errors logged." I frowned. A power surge, probably. That's what I told myself. These complex systems, they have glitches. Annoying, but meaningless. I went back to my work. The next night, I woke up because my teeth were chattering. A deep, biting cold had sunk into the room, the kind that feels like it's coming from inside your bones. I could see my own breath, a pale ghost in the moonlight filtering through the floor-to-ceiling windows. I glanced at the control panel on my nightstand. The screen glowed with the number 45 degrees. What the hell? I grabbed my tablet, my fingers numb and clumsy. I pulled up the system logs for the climate control. My heart was starting to thump a low, heavy rhythm against my ribs. There it was, in crisp, digital print. Command: set temperature to 45 degrees. Time: 3:15 a.m. Authentication: Mark Thompson, biometric and voice print match. It said I did it. I couldn't have. Maybe I was sleepwalking, or I rolled over and my hand hit the screen just right. Yeah, that had to be it. I was working too hard. I reset the temperature and tried to go back to sleep, but I just lay there, listening to the hum of the machines that ran my life, a hum that suddenly sounded a little off-key. The real trouble started Thursday morning. I had a 9 a.m. video conference with investors from Tokyo, a $50 million deal on the line. I walked into my office at 8:55, sharp in a custom suit, ready to dominate. The massive screen on the wall was blank. The conference room was empty. I tapped my earpiece. "Alex," I snapped. My new assistant, Alex, came on the line immediately. He was unnervingly efficient, quiet, almost invisible. A real unicorn in the world of flaky personal assistants. "Yes, Mr. Thompson." "Where the hell are the investors? The call was for 9. There was a pause. Alex's voice, when it came back, was laced with confusion. "Sir, that meeting was cancelled. You sent an email to everyone late last night." A cold wire tightened in my gut. "Alex, I never sent any damn email. Check again. Forward it to me. Now." "I already have, sir," his tone still perfectly polite. "The email was sent from your address at 10:47 p.m. It cited a sudden family emergency. Would you like me to read it to you?" "No." I strode to my desk and threw open my laptop. There, at the top of my inbox, was the forwarded message from Alex. I clicked it open. The words stared back at me, written in my own terse, professional style. It even had my encrypted digital signature at the bottom. It was perfect. My hands felt like blocks of ice. I clicked over to my sent folder. I scrolled through the emails from last night. Nothing. It wasn't there. There was no record of me ever sending it. It was like a ghost had used my computer. I called our head of IT, a guy named Stan, who I paid an obscene amount of money to keep my digital fortress impenetrable. I told him to tear my system apart, to find the breach. I spent the next 2 hours pacing my office, fielding angry calls from Tokyo, trying to stitch the deal back together. Stan called back around noon. His voice was strained. "Mr. Thompson, we've run every diagnostic we have, deep scans, kernel-level analysis, everything. There was no external breach, no intrusion. The logs are clean. As far as any computer in the world is concerned, that email was composed and sent directly from your laptop." I sank into my